Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Conway, and I'm going to be doing the sign of Taurus for October 2020. The sign of Taurus for October 2020. If this is the first time that you are here watching my video, thank you for being here, and I will appreciate if you share and subscribe, but mainly appreciation for subscription. Okay, so you guys know that I do go live on Facebook and on YouTube, okay? I usually do the YouTube readings in English on Tuesdays and on Thursdays in Spanish. If you guys are bilingual, knowing that you guys see my name, you understand that I'm a bilingual reader, okay? So I'm doing Taurus for 2020. And also, I do mini free readings. Mini readings with a donation and free cards pull. Okay, also free cards with like one or two cards. So I don't use the whole tarot like a lot of people do. I'm sorry, I don't do that. And tonight I'm gonna be doing the Celtic cross. So this usually 10 cards, but I also clarify. So Taurus, the first card that's coming in as your anchor card is Green Man, okay? So, and that is very common for you because you guys are into nature. Taurus is one of the signs that like their nature, like to walk around the forest, farms, they like natural, like fruits, vegetables, a lot of that. It comes with like the earth signs basically. And some of them are very good with plants, okay? You guys could be, if you have a very good positive energy, your plants are very healthy, okay? So let's see, Taurus, what's coming in for you for the month of October. I'm doing this reading also a little late because there is other, at the end of the month, not late, but at the end of the month. So you guys could do the moon. This weekend is Halloween, this Friday. So you guys can see my videos. Supposed to go doing it on the first that everybody's posting their videos and then they forget about me. So I decided to do it now, so you guys could do the spells or the rituals or whatever it comes in for you, okay? So Taurus, let's see, enough talking. What's coming in for October? Faith. What's crossing you is the Two of Cups, okay? Faith. If you're working on your spiritual support group, or you're working on your spirituality. What crowns you is the Nine of Swords in reverse. What's beneath you is the Strength. What's behind you is the Tower. What's in the near future, it's the Nine of Wands. Okay. How you feeling by yourself, around, usually after I do these cards, I always mix them up again. So I get, whatever comes, either positive or negative. Usually this is yourself, your house, your hopes and fears, and what may come, okay? So yourself, the Page of Swords, your house, the Nine of Cups in reversed, your hopes and fears, the Fool in reversed, and what is coming up for you is Judgment. So the bottom of the cards is the Hangman. So right now, some of you Taurus are feeling like the Hangman, okay? Meaning that you're either tied up. There's things that you guys cannot do right now. You could be at home. You could either be sick. You could, certain situations that you're not allowed to move. Maybe you got the virus, okay? Maybe you the Hangman, here, okay, is like you're tied up to something, you can't move forward. It's also sacrifice, okay? That's one of the main things about the Hangman, that you may be sacrificing yourself about the situation that's going on around you, okay? Or maybe it's also suspension, like you're not moving forward. You may be stuck at home either because you're either sick or you may not be working, okay? Things like that could be happening. Let's say you're sacrificing yourself. Also, maybe you are working too much. If you're in a younger group that you are working, maybe you're working too much. That's what a sacrifice means, okay? So you coming in with the faith as your the first card that comes in is a major arcana. Actually, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from in the bottom, which is the sacrifice. So it's actually almost like 6 cards, 5 cards. Half of your cards are in major arcanas, telling me that there is changes that you need to do, okay? Major changes. Major arcanas talks about major changes. That's why it's called major arcanas, okay? So with the with the faith card or the priest, that would be the priest in the regular tarot, okay? This is talking about you're becoming more spiritual, okay? Or you may having more spiritual beliefs, okay? So I feel that I think the strength was here. I feel that you're in the couples over here. So I feel that you're becoming more spiritual. You're either listening to either religious or other groups, okay? Not necessarily a certain religion, but certain groups. Like you're becoming more spiritual. You're learning about spirit. You're learning about transition. You're learning about different vehicles that's gonna take you there, okay? Maybe you like tarot, and this is about education too. Like maybe you are learning, you may buy a book that talks about religious beliefs, okay? So either you're doing it, you're learning through either groups, or you're learning through books, or you're learning from religion. But I feel that you're becoming more in peace with yourself, and you're working from the um, money, mentality of the money, and more into the mentality of your relationships. The Two of Cups is you having a connection with the other person, not only the connections with your partners, but everybody around. I feel that you're working into your relationships, okay? You becoming more creative, and you're having different ways to become more spiritual in your relationship, not too material, okay, but that more loving and caring. You're showing more love to your partner, or you're showing more love to the relationships in your life. You got me? The bottom is the strength card, right? So the bottom card is telling me, or the root of your situation is that you need to become stronger, okay? The card in this tarot is card number 8. Okay, but this is, to me, is that if you are sick, you're gonna get better. If you are or you're feeling weak, you're gonna start getting strength. Okay. What happens is that sometimes as time goes by, we start becoming weaker and weaker. Okay. Why? Because sometimes we feel we give the power to our partner. The partner is the one that does this, and this, and that. And we start allowing them to tell us what to do and how to do it. So this card, to me, with the strength card, is talking about discipline. You got to start disciplining yourself and the things that you want. Is about getting energy. So if you were sick, you're going to start healing, okay? If you are not sick, but you're looking for the religious belief, you're going to start having more wisdom into the stuff that you believe in. Let's say you want to learn about, Jewish religion. So you can go ahead and learn about it. That doesn't mean that you're going to practice it, but you're going to understand their beliefs or their religious system. It's all kinds of religion. And I actually posted something on Facebook about that. So you're going to start learning. Maybe you decide to learn about mediumship. What is a medium? What does a medium do? What does a psychic do? What does it mean with the tarot readings? So, you know, are they good, are they bad? You know, learn. This is, for me, these cards are talking to me about self-knowledge. Okay? So this is what the strength is telling me. If his has nothing to do with health. Okay? So, because look at this. You come in with the Nine of Swords in reversed. Okay? So, in your current position of the Nine of Swords in reversed, is about something that happened to you, is that the the light at the end of the tunnel. Okay, is about you know, sunshine after the storm. So whatever happened to you right now, you were upset, you were sick, you're healing and you're getting better. If it was had to do with physical pain, okay, you're getting better. If it has to do with, let's say, you lost your job or whatever, you're getting better. Um, this is about recovery, basically. You're recovering from something. Whatever it is that happened to you, you're getting your strength back and you're going to recover. If in the back is talking to me about a tower, like maybe, you know, you guys lost your house, you guys may not be working, or you're feeling afraid of losing your house. I don't, you know, whatever you are in the country or in the world that you're watching this, you probably in the past lost your house. Maybe in the past there was a big confrontation of something, okay, and or with someone, and could be a family member, could be a friend, but there was a confrontation. This person probably make you sick mentally, like to the point that you're like, enough is enough, you know. And now you're getting the strength back, you're getting the love back, and you're coming out of that in a different position. See, with this one, you're getting the Nine of Wands in the future. So, if this is the house that you actually lost, okay, you probably need to move. Okay, that's what the the Nine of Wands is like, you probably need to move. You're probably going to rent another house or you're going to buy another house. It could be that you already, you know, having the money for some of you that you guys can own the house and you finally got, you know, um, the finances to move forward. Okay, this house is, and you're having maybe difficulties letting go. Okay, so this is what I feel, these energies coming in different situations. Either you're having, you know, basically you're coming in, you have more faith, you have more faith in yourself. Maybe you're learning more about spiritual situations. Now you're getting, if you were sick, you're getting strength back health-wise, or maybe you're getting strength back mentally, learning more stuff, and you know, you're coming out of some kind of negativity where now you see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know, if in the past you felt like your past was like really bad, now you're changing your ways. Okay, you're becoming more healthy. I also feel like with the Nine of Wands, like you're changing your ways of doing things. Why? Because one of the cards that you got here is the Fool. Okay, so I feel that you're not gonna be foolish. Okay, look, you getting here the Page of Swords. So I feel that maybe you're gonna start being a little smarter with yourself, because you have children around you. Okay, this is yourself. You know, you are going to have better communication with other, maybe better communication with your children. Like your house position is your children right now, so you might be more concerned about what's going on with your kids. Like if you you know, are coming out from the dark, you had a rough life and you're realizing and letting it go. Maybe you're cutting cords of situations from your past, because see, in your, this is yourself and this is your house. Your house is the Nine of Cups in reverse. So um you know, I remember that. I'm going to clarify that. So the Nine of Cups in reverse is about like wishes and hopes. Okay, and maybe this, if you had a wish about getting a house, there everything is getting delayed. So don't blame yourself or don't be afraid about it. Let's say you were working very hard to move, okay, to have your own place. It's going to take probably another year. Why? Because of the situation that's going on. Maybe if this year would not be so tragic, you know, had so much tragedy, because this is worldwide. This is not just mean just you just one country, one state. No, this is worldwide. So don't feel of that is not, you're not going to accomplish your dreams. Okay. You know, sometimes it's just saying like everything is being delayed. Okay. In the hopes and fears situation, being the fool in reverse, I feel that oh, I'm sorry. So I'm sorry, guys, that I didn't know that the phone was on. I thought I shut it off. I apologize for that. Remember, we do this from home. This is, I don't have a studio. I just have a desk that I work on. Okay, and my apologies for it. But anyway, the Fool in reverse, right? The Fool is the energy of like the first major arcana that comes in, where it's, you're starting things all over again. Okay, you're coming in, you're starting things over again. You're throwing yourself in a way, but because it's coming in reverse, I feel that sometimes you are irresponsible, or you did something in reverse, meaning like, you know, like you did something reckless. Okay, or naive or foolish. So sometimes Taurus do things without thinking. Okay, and that's when you become foolish, because you are only fooling yourself, you're not fooling others. Or maybe, you know, like you did something you know, negligent to yourself. Let's say you already know what's going on in let's say in a relationship. Let's say you already know what's going on in your relationship, and all of a sudden you go ahead and do something stupid. Okay, and maybe you did it consciously or unconscious. Like right now, a pretty good example is now with the COVID. A lot of people are saying they don't believe. Some people say they don't, they do it, some they don't, right? So you go ahead, you know that it's still affecting people, and then you get sick. Why? Because maybe you didn't wash your hands. Maybe you went to a place and most likely they're requesting for you to wear the mask, but then you didn't wear it. So that is doing something foolish. You created your own, you went in, you know, you made a mistake of going somewhere, you did something foolish. That's what the Fool does, you know. That's stupid things when it's in reverse. And now you come in with the Judgment. So the Judgment is like, now you look back and you say, oh my God, look at what I did. Okay, I didn't wear the mask, I didn't wash my hands, you know, other things. Let's say you know, like maybe you if you're by yourself and you decided to go on a date because you're desperate to be in a relationship, and then all of a sudden you realize this guy is a bastard, or you know, is a jerk, and you don't realize that this person is not who they say they are. You got to be like very careful if you're dating, to the point that, you know, you can't just say, oh yeah, I believe everything you say. No, you got to question it. You know, nowadays, is this person truthful or not? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't be that foolish person that's going to go out there and is going to believe every person that tells them, you know, come or whatever, or let's go on a date. You know, this card is telling you, like, you know, the consequences of the situations. Also, you know, like, you did something and you didn't predict it, what could have happened. Let's say, you know, now you think, oh my God, I should have not gotten into the car, or you know, or I could have not gone into this store, or this restaurant, and I got sick, and now I'm here at home healing. Okay, so that's what I see in that. Let's see, let me clarify this. So the faith is in our position. Let's see why the Tower in reverse. Why does Taurus has the Towers in reverse? Let me clarify all the situation. Let me see what the Tower in reverse. Why is your in the past Tower in reversed? At some point in the past, you probably felt tied up. Look at the Ace of Swords. Let's see why the Nine of Swords in reverse. Why is Taurus has the Nine of Swords in reverse? The Nine of Swords in reverse. The Three of Wands looking towards the future. Let's see, why is the who is this child? Why is this in your child position? Why you had the Two of Swords, I'm sorry, the Page of Swords in the child position, in your position, in yourself. Okay. And why does Taurus has the Nine of Cups in reverse? Is it the 9 or the 8? It's usually either one. 9. 9 of Cups in reverse in her house position. Why does see, it's coming out all general cards, but if it's the Empress. So you have the Judgment and the Empress. Okay, so okay. So the Empress, and let's see what other cards coming in here. The Chariot. Okay, the Tower, the Chariot, and okay. Let's see, why is the Chariot in the Taurus? Okay, so you have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Swords. So let's see why the Fool in reverse. Why the Fool in reverse? Okay. The Nine of Wands twice. And the Judgment. Okay. The Judgment. So Ace of Pentacles. So this is what I'm seeing, Taurus. First of all, in the past, I feel that there is a situation where you lost everything. You name it, you lost it. You probably lost your house. You probably lost everything from, you know, finances. I feel like some of you could have been in a relationship, or maybe this could have been with your parents, where, because that happens too, okay? Where you walked out of the house and you didn't have nothing with you. Again, could it be in a relationship with a partner or the relationship with your parents, okay? Partner, parents, meaning your mom and dad kick you out of the house. If it was not like that, you walk away from a bad relationship. At this point, you felt like you were stuck. You felt like you didn't know how to get, how to move, how to do this A, B, or C, or D. Whatever it is that happened to you in your past, you felt stuck. Okay, you were afraid probably to have another relationship. It just happened with a partner. You were afraid of having a relationship. But now you're having more faith. And now you're probably in a relationship with this person cares for you more than before. Okay, I'm reading this side. You are taking the strength and you're coming out of negativity, thinking negative, okay? You probably have already been cleansing yourself, giving yourself baths, giving yourself readings, you know, maybe working in reiki, where you're coming out from the dark to the light. Now you think of the future, okay? The Three of Wands here is like looking forward, looking beyond, looking to the future, okay? You know, looking over to like the kingdom that you want to have, the house that you want to have, the business that you want to have. So you're basically looking towards the future. And look at this, with the Nine of Wands here, I feel that something that you would like to do is move, okay? So that's in the near future, maybe in another 3 years, as maybe, you know, in another 3 years you decide to move. When it comes to the Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords, it's telling me that you need to speak your mind. You need to put ground, and, you know, this is you being frustrated. Double-edged swords, hollow victory. So I feel that you're victorious in certain ways. Okay, you're doing things here and there, but I feel that with the Victory card, this is telling me that you need to be more clear to your partner or yourself about exactly what you want. Talk to yourself, write it down, put it in another piece of paper, have a journal, have a notebook where you're going to say, this is what I want and this is how I want it. You cannot allow like this, you know, if you see the page is that person that you speak to is also a person that could be spying on you. But because you get in the Ace of Swords, it's telling me that you need to be talk to your children, talk to your partner, talk to everyone in general the right way, and tell them exactly what you want, and don't be afraid, because at the end they're going to do what you tell them to do. I don't care if you're a man or a woman, they're going to follow your direction, okay? Because there's losses going on with the Nine of Cups. It's like the Nine of Cups energy is like you have suffered losses, okay? And then you're coming in with the Empress, delays with like there's delays going on, okay? In your house, like money or finances, you're having problems financially. And this is the next card here, okay? The Empress. You get the Chariot, which it says moving to movement of residence or journey. Victory over a situation or a problem. So there's two cards telling me there is a victory here. So that means and this card is telling you balancing the opposite polarities, meaning that if you were to understand the tarot, like you need to balance, you need to be in balance. You need to say what you have to say. You need to tell that person, that partner, or whoever you are, this is in your home situation, and because you have a loss, there's delays for money, delays from a moving, delay for something that is delaying, okay? And you need to say what you have to say. Have a balance between how much do I spend, how much do I earn, and this is balancing everything, okay? And balancing your finances, balancing your time, balancing your work. Okay, too much work, not enough play a little bit more, and balancing whatever you need to balance. You guys know where you're spending your time and your money, so you need to know how much do you have to spend, or how much time do you need to spend doing whatever. Okay, so so finally, in your home, whatever situation you're in, there is gonna be like this gotta end. So this is what the Nine of Swords is telling me. This is gonna end no matter what. Whatever happening in this house is gonna end. Like you're not gonna be the foolish anymore. You're not gonna be the one that's putting more time or more energy or more money into anything. It's gonna be, you lost $100, it's your fault. I lost my time doing whatever the hell happened in your house. Let's say you decided to go to work, and now all of a sudden you know that you should have not gone back to work. Let's say you're doing you're cooking and your husband is sitting down watching TV. Why are you letting this man sit down and watch TV? Okay, when you're busting your chops in the kitchen with the children, you might stop, and especially if you have little kids, you might be doing your work in the kitchen, and all of a sudden your man can be teaching, helping the kids with their homework. Okay, so that's what I see, and that's what I feel, that you're being foolish, okay? You're being foolish about this situation, and look, and you're the fool, okay? So don't be afraid, because it's coming to you. If you're waiting for a letter, let's say you're waiting for a job, that's coming for you. Okay, why? Because you have the Ace of Pentacles. If you had any money, delayed, they're going to pay you. Okay, maybe you're going to get a lump sum. Okay, so let's say you are not working right now, you're going to get your money. Okay, so if you're waiting for the money, that money is right there waiting for you. It's just going to take probably maybe a week or so. But always remember, for those that are collecting unemployment in the U.S., I don't know other countries. I don't live in other countries. I live in New Jersey. You got to call. You got to push it. They're not going to push this for you. You got to push it yourself. And this is two cards confirming whatever you're waiting for. If you're waiting for a job, the job is coming in for you. And if you're waiting for like your unemployment, the employment is coming in for you. Okay, so don't try that. Don't think that you're not going to get it. Okay. So I feel that more or less you guys are more into the finances. I don't feel like in the relationship part, I feel that you guys are pretty much stable. You know, but the only thing is in the relationship, you gotta say more. You know, I feel that you guys hold on to your emotions, you hold on to sometimes what you have to say to your partner or your children, and you need to start saying how you feel. Let's see how this card connects with the rest of the cards with what I just read. It says the Green Man, the Destiny card. So Green Man, the Green Man Oracle. Okay, I'm using the Oracle Destiny's Portal. Okay, and the message is you are being asked to make a sacrifice. And then I said the sacrifice came in here with the Hangman and the bottom of the card. Okay, you you need to give up something. Probably you don't want to. That's why it's a sacrifice. It may not be easy, it may not be fun, but in the long run, you will be glad you did. This has been an unexpectedly powerful experience, one that you couldn't imagine, beyond the good feeling of helping someone. You will find humility and honor of being given the opportunity through it. You will develop a better understanding and a closer relationship with the universe, the goddess, or whatever deity you honor. Like whatever you honor, there is some you know, some sacrifice that you're doing that it's time for you to let go. I don't, whatever sacrifice it is. Okay, that's what the Green Man is. Okay, and that's what the oracle says. The Green Man is an interesting character with Celtic origins. He represents the masculine energy associated with nature, most commonly trees and plants. In some festivals, an effigy of the Green Man is dunked into the river or a lake, guaranteeing enough rain for the season crops. In the autumn, he is ritually sacrificed and reborn in the spring. Just as nature has many cycles and phases, so does the Green Man. Here we see autumn Green Man. We leaves starting to change. His eyes are sad, as if he is fully aware that the hard task awaits him. The time is nearing to make ultimate sacrifice to give his life in an act that seems vulnerable. So passive, he creates his most powerful magic. He provides the promise or spark for a new life. So the gift of giving. When you give up something, probably you would like to be thanked for it. In this case, you may or may not be. Whether you are or not, you might not want to thank the universe for this opportunity to serve and to be part of the greater good. Use this simple little prayer to do just that. Carve an image on a leaf or a green candle, or cut out a shape of a leaf from a green paper. Place it under a candle holder. Anoint the candle with amox oil or incense. Okay, amox, Oakmoss, for those that you do not know the name. Green is the color of the Green Man, and the leaf is the symbol. Oakmoss is an essence associated with earthiness and gratitude. Say the following as many times as you wish until you feel gratitude has been expressed. Thanks to be the Green Man of light for your gift to me. You gave me the seas to let me ease someone's need. Thanks be to thee for your gift to me. When you're finished, sniff the candle. Okay? So I feel that for you, Taurus, there is something that you need to be thankful for. Okay? Or you need to thank the God, the creator, or whoever you believe, or the angels. There is something that you have to be thanking for. Is it a relationship? Is it your house? Is it your children? You know, something that you have to, or the life that you have now, the house that you live, the body that you have, the family that you were born in, or the mother that you have, you may have Taurus, the best mother ever. You probably and you don't know until you talk to other people and realize that they probably they didn't have the best mother ever. Maybe you have the best finances, you maybe own a house and other people don't. Maybe some people struggling paying the rent, but whatever it is that you can be thankful for, say it out loud, okay? And let the universe know, let the creator know that you're healthy, or you're still alive, you have your children, and you will see how your life is going to change when you're grateful for the little bit that you get. Okay, if you guys know, when I go to my live videos, I also say an invocation where I thank the, if you have your significant other, the person who loves you unconditionally, you guys can say that and thank you for the love, the unconditional love that I have from my partner. You can say, thank you for the finances that I have, okay, that I'm able to provide for myself, or, those are the things that you have to be thankful. Sometimes I have one person that does the PayPal, and sometimes I don't have anybody, but that's okay. I did help at least 5 people. That's my target audience, 5 people. Maybe I do go more than 5 people, but at least 5. 5 is my target, okay? So let's see how this, this is the Tarot Sexual Magic, and you're going to have 5 energies here. So let's see, for the first one, you have the Knave of Pentacles. The second one, you have the Fool twice. Okay, and for others, you have the 9 of Wands. So let's see what energy is repetitive here. There is most of my readings I've been getting some, a repetition, okay, repetitive card, at least one. Most of them, not all of them. The 9 of Wands, the Fool. Oh, it was the 9 of Cups. I thought it was the 9 of Wands. Okay, so this is telling me for some of you with the the Knave of Pentacles, in the Tarot Sexual Magic is talking about intoxication. This is in a relationship that some of you that are not based on love. This is based on, if you see this guy, he has like very suspicious face, and he's intoxicating this woman. Okay, so in the Tarot Sexual Magic, the Knave of Pentacles is not a very truthful person. Okay, it's a man, or it's a woman that has other interests. Okay, what I hear the word is he's slick. Okay, he's sneaky, or she's sneaky. If it's a woman, she's sneaky. Okay, so be very careful to this person right here. This person is going along with the, like, not being truthful. Let me just put it that way. This man hasn't been truthful, okay? He's not truthful, but she's not truthful, and she's slick, okay? Like, in order to be with you, this man needs to drink, or he wants you to drink, okay? So imagine that you're not in your own strength, in your own, in your own power to be in a relationship. Others are gonna start on your relationship. You guys either are gonna walk away from somebody. You guys are walking away from a relationship that you know that it doesn't serve you highest good, and you're like probably tired of the situation. I feel that some of you were full for a long time in a relationship. You did everything you could, and now you're done. You're walking out of this relationship, and you're like, enough is enough. You're packing your stuff and you're leaving, okay? And others, you are gonna start a new relationship. The 9 of Wands have come in very much in a lot of situations. So I feel that a lot of you are going to start meeting people. I don't care what sign you are. You guys are going to start meeting people and getting to know the person. You're going to try to get to speak in, in the public before you become intimate with this person. You are going to try to be friends. You're not going to be messing around because you feel like, you know what, I can't be doing the same mistakes that I did before. So basically, some of you are going to have the full energy, okay? So I'm going to put these two cards here, and I'm going to take these ones away. So let's see. Is to me, your sign Taurus came out very clear, okay? Very, very clear. I don't see anything else that I need to tell you, because I just feel like, some of you are learning to have faith, okay? Maybe this pandemic has given you another time to read, maybe read about religion, maybe read about saints, angels, meditation, practice healing meditation, practice letting go meditation, practicing cutting cords meditation. Maybe some of you are doing this and you're detaching from negative energy. And also, if you were full at some point and you have sacrificed yourself in a relationship that didn't serve your highest good, some of you are walking away where you gave up, and you say enough is enough. I'm done with this thing, okay? And and also, you're gonna be eating more healthy, okay? With the Empress is telling me like you have projects that are on hold, okay? With these cards, you have projects that are on hold because you're like, maybe you want to have you want to have your business, but you probably waiting for money to come, okay? But if it's that money, you're waiting for money, is affirming that is coming to you with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? If this have nothing to do with the business, could be that you want to write a book, maybe you want to get pregnant, okay? That could be another thing that you want to do. You want to get pregnant, okay? And you will get pregnant if you put your mind to it. The stone that you get is Quattro. So let's see what's the protection stone and what is this card number 12 means to you. Quattro is multi-dimensional healing stone, okay? Quattro has an amazing healing power and a dramatic effect on physical vitality. It brings about an energy shift and integration. And if you guys were sick or either physical or mentally that you need to let go or cut cords of or relationships, this is the stone for you. Self-understanding. You are extremely complex person who's seeking wholeness within yourself. Examining all phases of your personality, especially those you hide from yourself or others. Accept those of value. Find the gift hidden deep within. Find the gift hidden deep within mistakes. Forgive and let go. Didn't I just say to forgive and let go? Oh my God, I didn't even know what the stone meant. I didn't even know the stone was gonna say that. Release yourself from codependency and abusive relationships. Heal your inner child. Recognize the resources you have to draw on. So it's the codependency. You might be still dependent on a relationship that still harms you inside, because in the past, remember that you came in with the broken house. So either your partner, an ex-partner, you walk away from a life that was not healthy, or your mom treated you so bad, or your dad or your parents treated you so bad that you left the house, okay? So this is forgive and let go. So let go whatever situation happened in your life. Don't revive that situation. Don't, if you're thinking about it and or that thought comes to your mind, cut it. You're like, think that you have a scissor and it's like, no, I don't want to think about that. Let me not think about it. And boom, cut it. Okay? So karmic aspects need healing. Your question is nowhere near as straightforward as it seems. So dig deep in and see all sides. The power of the whole is much greater than incompetent parts. Once you have all the information, you are invisible and evolve rapidly. You're gonna like, especially um, some of the people when I read face to face, especially if I do chakra clearings. Okay, I do Reiki healings. Basically, chakra clearing and Reiki healings is almost the same thing. I practice in Reiki on the person to allow them to heal, and then what happens is when that block is removed, your intuition starts growing. Okay, your psychic abilities start growing. Okay, very fast. Like you start feeling, you start smelling. You may not see, but you're gonna sense. You're probably gonna get a chill, or you're gonna start feeling or smelling a person, or you start you know understanding cards. Like if you buy a tarot and you say, let me take the card for the day, and the card is going to give you a message. Don't forget that I will be doing the readings on that, the workshop on that. So healing insight, recognizing that you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior enhances your own well-being. So you cannot heal the other person, you need to start healing yourself. That's what this card is telling you. You're not the healer. Sometimes we come, and I'm just giving you examples because a lot of people do that. Oh no, I think that he's the partner for my life. He's my soulmate, but yeah, he treats me like shit. But I allow him to like have other girlfriends, but I know he loves me. Okay, so you can heal that. Okay. The only thing is that you can do is heal yourself, love yourself, so you can get somebody that really does true loves you. We're not, if you don't have a PhD in psychology, even if when you do have it, that doesn't mean you're going to heal the other person. Okay, especially if it's your partner, because most likely that person is going to continue to do the same thing over and over again. Recognize the healing insight, recognizing that you cannot heal anyone else or influence their behavior. The frequency is high. The chakra is all the energies. The timing is Taurus, Gemini, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn. The soul path, holistic healing for the soul. So you guys need to work on anything that happened in your soul. Okay, anything that happened in your past. The relationship, cut cords, forgive yourself, cut cords, forgive yourself, forgive the person that hurt you, and move on. Because even if you say that you don't, you're probably going to, you're maybe thinking about it and you're manifesting the pain from that person. Okay? So, and you probably is making yourself sick unconsciously because you still have that bag, like the Fool, you see the Fool, you're still carrying that bag with you. Okay, if you see the Fool here, there's a couple having sex here. Let's say your man cheated on you, and this is what it means in the tarot sexual magic, right? Because you see, this one is very different. This one is like he's with a dog, and he's like, this Fool is going ahead and looking for a new life. But in the tarot sexual magic, this a guy is walking away. He knows that his husband or wife cheated on him, and he decides to walk away that relationship. Okay, so with that said, love and light, my dear Taurus. I see you in the next one, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. And I will be live on Facebook if you guys want to join me tonight at 8 p.m. Today is October the 26th. Bye-bye.